Alright, so in the series finale against Texas, the A's lost pretty bad to the Rangers by a final score of 10-3. And yeah, I mean, this game was interesting. Of course, Texas scored the first 2 runs of the game. The A's tied it up. But then from there, Texas went ahead and scored a lot of runs. And the A's just couldn't really, have an answer to it. And, the A's didn't have as many hits as they probably liked to. The Rangers had 10. The A's had 5. Langeliers did get a hit again. So, good for him. But let's get into what happened. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, it was 10-3 final. Jonah Heim, first MLB triple for him in the bottom of the second, and that got a run in as there was a guy on first. Zach Logue was pitching for the A's. Didn't do that great. That made it 1-0. Langeliers had a nice play behind the plate. Obviously, it was his first play at catcher. He nabbed Heim at home on a wild pinch, scoring attempt. And so, yeah, Langeliers, good defense from him. Mark Matias, though, got a solo homer. That was his second of the year in the bottom of the second. That made it 2-0 Rangers. However, Sheldon Noisy, who was recently called up from AAA for Oakland, got a 2-run homer, and that was off Dane Dunning, tying the game up at 2. And so, yeah. Jonah Heim, though, once again came up. The RBI single to center field, and that made it 3-2. So the Rangers retook the lead. And Leody Taveras got a sac fly to right, making it 4-2. And, then Lowe got a 3-run homer, making it 7-2. And at that point, the Rangers have just absolutely taken the lead. I mean, 4-2 was bad. 7-2 was even worse. And then, yeah, from that point, Matias scored on a wild pitch when Domingo Tapia was pitching. And that made it 8-2. It was just a lot of bad baseball going on from the A's. However, Langeliers actually scored on a wild pitch. So he made an impact once again. 8-3 at that point. However, Marcus Semien got an RBI single, and then Corey Seager got a sac fly to add on those last 2 runs. So it was 10-3 final score, and the A's lose the finale. So yeah, I mean, it was a tied series, 2-2 games. I mean, not a bad series for the A's. I mean, I think the finale was bad because their pitching, they really couldn't go deep in the bullpen considering they had in previous games. Zach Logue, 7 earned runs, 1 earned run for Tapia, and 2 for Pruitt. So all pitchers allowed runs. So not a very good game for A's pitchers. Rangers-wise, I mean, they had pretty good pitching. I think if the A's had a full bullpen set of arms that they were able to use, I think it would have been a better game. But they didn't. And, it's hard to be resourceful in the final game of a 4-game series. And so, yeah, I mean, following this game, the A's are going to play 3 games against the Mariners and then 3 against the Marlins. And, I mean, hopefully we can get some wins, spoil some playoff hopes. Obviously, the Mariners, they're hoping for some playoffs. And it would be nice to, spoil their dreams at this point. So, yeah, I mean, the A's, they take 2 out of 4. Not a bad series. We didn't lose the series. That was good. And, yeah, I mean, we not have a good record, but who cares at this point? So, yeah, the A's lose 10-3 to the Rangers, moved to 43-76. Rangers moved to 53-65. So they're basically about 10 games ahead of us. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this game. The A's just needed better pitching. I mean, it was good to see Langeliers get a hit. He's had a hit in every game he's played. Very impressive. And the youth movement continues. V-Mile Machine, obviously, 2 hits for him. That was good. Sheldon Noisy had a hit. Seth Brown, in a pretty good game. So let me know your guys' thoughts. I'll see you guys later. And yeah, go A's.